Good morning, students. Today we will proceed to our next topic. That is, we have to find how to represent a rational number in a number line. Okay, I have written some example here, some different example, so that we can deal with different example and we can understand how to represent a rational number in a number line. Okay, so just I have written here 1/8. This 2 1/3 minus 2/5 and minus 3 4/5. So how to represent this rational number? They are all rational number, and how to represent this rational number in a number line. So first I will draw a number line. Okay, in the middle I have written 0 here, clear to all of you, and here written 1 2 3 4 and 5. Here minus 1 2 3 4 and 5. Minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 and minus 5. Okay, here 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, now it is clear to all of you. So we have to represent this 1/8. This is a proper, this is improper, proper, improper. Okay, so remember two basic things to represent a number line. If a proper fraction, if a question says that it is a proper fraction and we have to represent the proper fraction in a number line, so remember the proper fraction will lie between 0 and 1. Okay, proper fraction will lie between 0 and 1. Okay, so now the proper fraction will lie between 0 and 1, and we have to represent 1/8. Okay, 1/8 we have to represent in a number line. So keep in mind that 0 and 1 will lie, 1/8 will lie between 0 and 1. Remember, okay, it is a proper fraction and we have to represent this 1/8 in a number line. That means this numerator 1, okay, 1 is divided into how many equal parts? 8 parts. So we will divide this 0 and 1, how many parts? 8 parts. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, and this is 8. So 8 parts I have divided. Okay, now you can see the 8 parts I have divided. This 1/8, this 1/8 I have divided into how many parts? 8 parts. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and this is 8. So we have to represent 8 part. So this is the first part. The first part, this is 1/8. This second part, that is 2/8, and this is 3/8, and this is 4/8, and this is 5/6, 5/8, 7, 6/8, and 7/8. So we have to represent this is 1/8. So this is 1/8 here. We have to represent this is 1/8 between 0 and 1. If the question says we have to represent 2/8, then you can say here 2/8. 3/8, the 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, and 7/8, and so on. Okay, now this again 0 here, 1 2 3 4 5, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5. Okay, now we have to represent 2 1/3. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. We have to represent minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 and minus 5, and we have to represent, in this we have to represent 2 1/3. Now it comes improper fraction. Now improper fraction we have to do that. The 2 is whole, okay, and we have to represent 1/3. So what to do? Start with here 1 and 2. Okay, so 2 completed, In case of improper fraction, we have to do like that. But in case of proper fraction, just simply do this way. Okay, so the improper fraction 2 1 by 3. So 2 1 2, and now this 1 by 3 comes between this 2 and 3. So how many parts? 3 parts. So 1 and 2. 3 parts. This is 1 by 3. This is 2 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. So what we have to mark this one. 2 1 by 3. Clear to all of you? 2 1 by 3. How I plotted this 2 1 by 3? Okay. So if I will plot minus 2 by 5. Again I will draw to make you understand. 0 1 2 3. 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. Okay, but we have to plot minus 2 by 5. So minus 2 by 5. Okay, minus 2 by 5. So it will lie between, it is a proper fraction, and we have to, it will lie between 0 and minus 1. Minus 2 by 5. So this minus 2 is divided into how many equal parts? 5 parts. And this proper fraction will lie between 0 and 1. So 5 parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So minus 1 minus 2 by 5. Okay. So this will be our answer. Minus 2 by 5. This is minus 1 by 5 and this is minus 2 by 5. Clear to all of you? Now we have to plot minus 3 4 by 5. Okay, we have to plot what? Minus 3 4 by 5. Okay, here 0. We are dealing with minus part, so I will not draw this positive. 1 2 3 4 and here 5. What we have to plot? We have to plot minus 3 what? 4 by 5. Okay, minus 3 4 by 5 we have to plot. So minus 3. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 by 5. Now it will lie between 3 and 4. So 4 by 5. This, how many parts it is divided? Denominator, see the denominator, 5 parts. So 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, so 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So this is the last part, this 4 by 5. Okay, so we have plotted this one, that is minus 3 4 by 5. Clear to all of you? In this way we can plot a number line. Okay, now I will tell that how to add this rational number, add operation with a rational number. Okay, operation of rational numbers. Suppose 7 by 3 plus minus 5 by 3. We have to add this. So first we have to do, the denominator is same, just find an LCM. The LCM will be same. So here 7 plus minus 5. If you will remove this bracket, that is 7 minus 5 by 3, that is 2 by 3. Clear to all of you? So 2 by 3 will be the answer. Okay, let's take some more example. Minus 4 by 7 plus 4 by 7. So LCM is same. Put the 7 here. Minus 4 plus 4, that is 0 by 7. So answer will be 0. Clear to all of you? Operation with rational number. This is the addition. This is the addition part. Now moves to subtraction. 2 by 7 minus 5 by 6. So what we have to do, we have to find an LCM of 7 and 6, that comes 42. Now that is 12. 7 6 are 42 and 6 into 2, that is 12, minus 6 7, that is 7 5 are 35. Okay, it is in the minus part. So if you will remove this bracket, what comes? Minus minus plus 35 by 42. So what comes here? That is 47 by 42. Clear to all of you? In this case, we have to solve operation with rational number. Okay. And division part. Division, what we have to do? Minus 4 divided by 2 by 3. So what we have to do? Nothing is here. Put the denominator 1 here. Now minus 4 by 1 multiply 3 by 2. Okay, this 3 will shift into numerator, and the 2 will comes here at the denominator part. Now 4 into 3 by 1 into 2, that is 12 by 2. Clear to all of you? We can cut also here. 2 1s are 2 and 2 6 are 12, that is minus 6 by 1. Clear to all of you? Okay, second one, minus 3 by 5 divided by 2. What we have to do? Nothing is here. Put the denominator 1 and now solve. Minus 3 by 5 multiplied 1 by 2. If you will change the sign, then convert reciprocal change. So minus 3 into 1 by 5 into 2. What comes? Minus 3 by 10. Clear to all of you? Now we will learn. We have to insert a rational number. How to insert a rational number? Okay. Okay, we have to insert a rational number. Suppose we have to insert 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. We have to insert 3 rational number between this. Okay, 3 rational number. We have to insert between this 2 rational number 3 rational number. Okay, so what we have to do? In this case, first find an LCM. Find LCM of 2 and 3. The LCM of 2 and 3 will be the 6. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to make the denominator same. So if we will multiply 3 here, then we have to multiply 3 upon also. So here 3 by 6, and in case of 2 by 3, what we have to multiply? Here 2, then here also 2, here 4 by 6. After making the denominator same, we have to find how many rational number? 3 rational number. So what we have to do, if you want to find the 3 rational number, then you have to add this 3 plus 1. What comes? 4. Then multiply with this 4. Okay, now what comes here? 12 by 24. And what comes here? 16 by 24. Now what we get? We have to find 3 rational number. So 12 by 24 and 16 by 24. So in between this, 13 by 24, 14 by 24, 15 by 24. So we get the 3 rational number between 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Clear to all of you? Okay. In this way, if we want to find 5 rational number, then we have to multiply with 6 after making the denominator same. Okay, so if you want to find a 10 rational number between this 1 by 2 and 2 by 3, then you have to multiply by 11 after making the denominator same. Clear to all of you? And this way we can insert a rational number between two rational number, 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. If you find 100 rational number between 1 by 2 and 2 by 3, then after making the denominator same, we have to multiply with 101. Then you can find the 100 rational number between 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Hope you clear? You understand this topic?